So welcome back to our channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my baby must-haves, all of my baby favorites, and things that I think that you guys should all have on your baby registry. It's just so crazy to me that I'm sitting down and making this video because I know as a first-time mom, I was so overwhelmed and stressed out with creating my baby registry. Like, I knew nothing about babies. I'm the baby of my family. I'm the youngest. I was the youngest out of all the cousins. I was the first one out of all my friends to have a baby. Like, I was just never around babies, so I knew nothing. Like, what is a swaddle? Like, what is the purpose of a swaddle? What is a pacifier? Like, there's so many different models of strollers and car seats and bottles, and literally there's just so many different options for everything nowadays, which is such a blessing. Like, my mom always says, like, I wish I had a baby in your era because you guys have everything nowadays. But it also is very overwhelming because I'm very type A. I'm a perfectionist, and I was like, I want to make sure I'm getting the best of the best for my baby, and I just didn't know anything. So I would just sit and watch a bunch of these videos just like this one on YouTube, and that is how I picked a lot of the things for my baby registry. And I have a really good amount of stuff right here that I just love for my baby, and I just can't wait to share it with you guys. And these are just things that I think you should definitely put on your baby registry. So again, if you're a first-time parent watching this, I totally understand how you feel right now, and I hope this video can give you some insight and just make you feel more confident. So basically, just take a deep breath, relax, it will be okay, and let's get right into today's video. So I actually created my baby registry with BuyBuyBaby, and I'm so happy I did it because they just made the whole experience so simple, so easy. So if you guys aren't familiar with BuyBuyBaby, they're actually the nation's top retailer for baby to toddler items. They have such a wide assortment of items. They have so many different brands, and they literally have everything. Anything you could possibly need, they have it. They have strollers, car seats, bottles, toys, clothing, furniture. It's literally baby heaven the second you walk in, and I'm telling you guys, like, they just made this whole process, this whole journey for us so simple. They have an app, so you're able to create your baby registry straight on your phone on the app, and they give you a checklist just to make sure that you have everything. And also, when people purchase stuff on your registry, you get notified when it happens, you get notified when items are getting shipped to you. Again, it's just was such a smooth, easy process, and I highly recommend all of you guys register with BuyBuyBaby. And it just gave me so much confidence with creating my baby registry when I literally had no idea what I was doing. Even when I was shopping in stores, when I would ask the employees for help, like, they were all just so knowledgeable, and they really helped me just feel so confident in all of my decisions. And again, like, they just made the process so easy. So Vaughn was born right at the beginning of the pandemic. He was born on March 13th. So after he was born, we weren't able to shop in store anymore, but they still did offer curbside pickup, as well have such a great selection online, so you can easily just order stuff online and have it shipped to your house. I know the stores are open again. The one near me is open again. So again, everything I'm going to be mentioning in today's video is from BuyBuyBaby, and I'll have a link in the description box for you guys. And I am working with BuyBuyBaby again for this video, so thank you so much to them for partnering with me again for this video. So without further ado, let's just finally get into the products. So I sat in bed last night and I created a list of all of my top favorite baby items. I did break this up just to make it a little bit easier for me with creating the list as well as sharing with you guys. So I have feeding, I have sleep, I have bath, toiletries, toys, and then like activity centers and swings and stuff like that. The Kind feeding system, you guys. I did not know about this until Vaughn was like 2 months old, and I honestly regret so much not having this on my baby registry because I put so many different individual things on my baby registry that it would have just been so much simpler just to get this feeding system. So I recommend you guys just going down in the description box down below and clicking the link and just seeing a good overview and explanation of everything, because I feel like I'm not going to do a good job at explaining how this works. As you guys know, I did pump, and with pumping, it's just so stressful because there's just so much washing involved. You have to wash your breast pump, you have to wash the bottle that you choose to put your pump your breast milk into, you have to wash the individual bottle. Like, it's just so much washing. So that is why I love this system, because it just takes out so much of the washing for you, and it just makes life so much easier. The way this works is the system comes with adapters for you to be able to attach it to your breast pump. So this adapter came with the breastfeeding system. So I attached the adapter, and you're able to pump directly into the storage bag, you guys. This is a game changer. For those of you who have not breastfed yet, trust me, you're gonna want this because, again, it just makes life so much easier. So you pump directly into the bag, screw off the bag, and then you take the cap and you can put this in the fridge, the freezer, or you can go ahead and just feed your child right away. So then you take the milk, it comes with this little case, I guess, for the bottle. So you attach the bag. So simple. You just click it in like this. You just take the nipple, pop it on, and boom, you have a bottle for your baby. Especially with the shape of this bottle, like Vaughn was able to hold this so young. Like it just was so easy for him to hold because of the slim like shape. But you feed your baby, then when it's time to wash your bottle, you just toss this. Literally all you have to wash is the nipple, which just makes life so much easier, you guys. So again, I just love this system for breastfeeding. It was a game changer for me, made it so simple. It also has a bottle warmer as well, the Cozy bottle warmer, which is so funny because that's my dog's name. But they do have a really great bottle warmer. I had another brand originally and I prefer the one from this brand so much more, just because that other brand I had to measure out the water and put it in the bottle warmer every single time. With their brand, like you can just keep water in it and all you have to do is just plop the bag in it and then turn the dial and it will heat up the milk for you. But again, you can use this for formula feeding as well. But specifically if you're planning to formula feed, guys, the Pop Yum bottles are amazing. This is what you need in your life. So this still has a little bit left over because I did have it on the nightstand and I was too lazy to wash it before this video. But what makes this so great is you can store the formula in this top part. So what you do is this top part, you fill in the formula, and then it comes with a little disc, which is in the milk right now, but it comes with this little disc that you close it off. So all you have to do is just have this filled with your water. You have your water pre-measured out, you have your formula pre-measured out, then you press this button and then it will release the formula into the water, and all you have to do is mix it and give it to your baby. So this is a game changer. Again, for those of you who are new parents, you cannot have formula pre-mixed. You have to store it in the fridge in that case. So if you're planning on like going out and about for the day, if you're planning on going to the beach or the park or anything like that, a lot of times parents have to store the water separate, they have to store the formula separate, and then they have to like do this whole mixing thing, which is just so difficult, guys, especially when you're out with a newborn. Like that is the last thing you want to worry about. And then also just overall, another bottle that I love, whether you're formula feeding or breastfeeding or whatever, is the Komotomo bottles. So isn't that just so fun to say Komotomo? But first of all, they're really cute. I love the green color. They also have pink. I just love the shape. They're like squishy, so it kind of mimics a boob. So like Vaughn just really loved these and he had no problems drinking from these. So my next must-have for feedings are these bibs by Green Sprouts. So the brand is called Green Sprouts and these bibs are lifesavers, you guys. Babies spit up a lot, and if you guys don't put a bib on your baby, you're gonna have to like change his outfit like 3 times a day. So it's just so much easier just to put a bib on him, because again, they just spit up so much, especially once he hit like 6 weeks. He was just spitting up like all the time. And so these bibs are just really great. We have 2 big packs of these. I believe they come in a pack of like 12. They come in packs and multiples, so we got 2 different packs with 2 different color sets. So we always match his bib to his outfit. So if his outfit is like red and navy, I'll put like a navy bib on him. It's just super cute. But I love these bibs. They're super cute. They come in really fun colors and they dry really quick. My next must-have for feeding, I actually don't have up here with me because it's in the kitchen, but you guys have seen it in videos before. It is the Baby Breeza sterilizer. This sterilizer is just so amazing. Not only is it so efficient at just sterilizing his bottles, but it also just looks really good. I love how sleek and modern it looks in my kitchen. And I'm usually not someone who likes to have stuff out on my kitchen counters, but that one, like, I don't mind it because again, it just looks so clean and modern. And I know Baby Breeza also has a formula dispenser, which a lot of parents do like for formula feeding. I don't have that, but I really do love that sterilizer. All I do is I just add a little bit of water to the little port at the bottom, and then I just fill it up with his pacifiers, his bottles, his nipples, everything of that sort. I press a button. It gives you options for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. I usually do 45 minutes, and it sterilizes his bottles for me, and it also dries them up as well. So I really love it, and it just makes life so easy. And then my last must-have for feedings is also in the kitchen as well, but it is the OXO Tot drying rack. I love this drying rack, you guys, and I also do have that brand's brush cleaner. It's like the little brush sponge thing, and I really recommend you guys get a whole separate bottle cleaner for your baby's bottles, because not only is the shape more efficient, but also it's just more sanitary to use a specific sponge and cleaner for the bottles than using, you know, your regular kitchen sponge to clean your baby's bottles as well. So really recommend those two things. Do you have any favorites you want to share? I just shared all our feeding favorites. Yeah. So again, guys, Vaughn is still, he's not even 5 months yet, so he's still only drinking milk. So I don't have any like high chair recommendations and like bowls and spoons and things like that because we aren't there yet, but I might do a video in the future if you guys want that, of, you know, more feeding items once he starts like eating food and stuff like that. I can't believe that's like literally around the corner. That's just so crazy. Anyways, let's move on to the next section, which is sleep. So I have 2 swaddles here that I loved. I had probably 4 different brands of swaddles on my baby registry, and these are the 2 that I ended up loving and using. So first of all, we have the HALO sleep sack. The first night we put Vaughn in this, he slept like a baby. I mean, he is a baby, but he literally slept from like 9 p.m. 9 p.m. has always been his bedtime, but he slept until like 4 a.m. and he was like probably 5 or 6 weeks old. But it has a zipper from the bottom, so if you need to do some middle of the night diaper changes, it's very easy. You don't have to take their arms out of the swaddle to change their diaper, which is a nightmare. It's just they come in so many cute different designs. And the thing I also love about this, like this is the newborn size, but he is still using this even though he's not really being swaddled anymore because he can roll over now. I know my baby is growing up. He loves sleeping on his stomach. So now that he has grown out of, you know, needing to be swaddled, like once your baby can roll over, you no longer want to have them swaddled because that's dangerous, because once they roll over and they don't have their arms out, they can not be able to roll back. So now that he's older, we still have him in this, but we have the Velcro put right here. So his arms are still free, but he's still being held and secured in this swaddle. And then also, I love this one. I call this his starfish swaddle. This is the Love to Dream sleep sack. So it's so funny, whenever I post him wearing this, people are like, are you sure he's comfortable in that? Guys, like babies love stuff like this. They love feeling tight and secure. I loved using this for him when he was starting out teething because that is how he soothed himself. He soothed himself by like chewing on his fists. I like this one for newborn, and once they transition out of needing a swaddle and you just want to have a wearable blanket. Like again, this is just a nice investment because you can use this for a long time. You want to come share your baby must-haves? So this is Daddy, by the way.
I'm so tired.
I know. You and Vaughn have been napping all day. So my next must-have for sleep is the Owlet sock and monitor system. And this is probably the most pricey item, like one of the most pricey items on this baby registry must-have list. But I feel like you can't put a price on your peace of mind, and that is what this, you know, really gave us. So this little sleep sock, I don't have it on him right now, even though he is sleeping, because I want to show you guys. But this little sock goes on his foot and it tracks his heart rate and his oxygen level. So we definitely know as new parents, that's probably the most scary thing, is just like, is my child breathing? You know, like you always have this fear that your child is going to stop breathing in their sleep, and it's a real problem. Like it's really scary. And also the camera and the monitor system. So right now he's taking a nap, so it has an app like this. Oh my god, look at him sleeping on his stomach. Guys, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Literally this week he started sleeping on his stomach. Here's what the Owlet app looks like. So you have the camera, and the camera is very clear and we can see him sleeping. And then if this sock was actually on his foot, it would show us his heart rate and also his oxygen levels. And if God forbid he was to stop breathing in the night, it will alert us right away. Again, it is pricey, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. And then the last item I had for the sleep section is the Hatch sound machine. You want to talk about that? Yeah. It's in his room, because if you guys heard in that clip, the sound, that was the sound machine we had.
There's a lot of people that would comment on our stories like, why is that noise always so loud whenever he's sleeping? And really, it's like one of our biggest lifesavers as far as helping him go to sleep. That's like almost simulating what it sounds like in the womb. Like it sounds like rushing water, kind of that same exact sound that it's making. So it just makes him feel more comfortable. It's crazy because I feel like I sleep better now with white noise, just because we're used to hearing it. Yeah, like we love sleeping to white noise too, but we love the Hatch Baby sound machine because of that. So the last item I have for sleep is the bassinet that he was sleeping in. So again, we did transition him into his crib at 6 weeks, but for the first 6 weeks of his life, he was sleeping in the Baby Delight bassinet. And this bassinet was actually a gift from Uncle Juju and Auntie Des, so shout out to them for it. But he loved it. We had it right next to our bed. It's like a co-sleeper bassinet because you're able to unzip one side of it, so you're able to have it be open into your bed. We didn't do that. We kept it closed, but it was really nice to have something like right next to the bed. I really did like that bassinet. We're gonna definitely keep it for our future children as well, but again, we only used it for the first 6 weeks of his life. So that's it for the sleep, and now let's move on to the next topic. Next category, we have bath. And y'all know, if you follow me on Instagram,
Kayvon and I are all about bath time. He loves bath time. I love bath time. That's like our biggest bonding time, I feel like. But I have a lot of items to show you guys for baths. And the thing is, guys, it's so crazy. Like his first few baths, like he was screaming and crying. Obviously, he's like this fragile little newborn, but I was so scared because I'm like, he's gonna hate baths. He's gonna hate it. But no, he actually loves baths. So the bath seat you guys see in every video I post of him in his bath is this little seat right here. This is the Angel Care baby bath support thing. So I literally just put this in the tub and I fill up the tub to like about here, and Kayvon loves this thing. He just sits back, he relaxes, and again, I just love it. I mean, there's not really much to say about it. I made sure to get everything in gray. A lot of these items you're gonna see are gray because I wanted them to just be unisex colors. That's probably my top bath item. But the thing about that bath seat is we didn't transition him into that until he was about a few weeks old, when he was still a tiny little fragile newborn, you guys. That was just a little bit too big and too intimidating for him, I feel. So we loved this thing right here. This is the Blooming Baby. I believe that's the brand, Blooming Baby. Yes, Blooming Baby little flower bath cushion seat type of thing. So what we did when he was still so tiny is we just washed him in the bathroom sink, and we put this flower in the sink, and that's how we bathed him, and he was just so much more comfortable in his bath. We tried, again, when I told you guys that he didn't like baths at first, we were bathing him in that when he was still so young, and he wasn't rocking with it. So once we started bathing him in this, like, this is a very plush bath seat, so I feel like it helps keep him warm. And then the last item I have for this category is the Frida Baby Basics Kit. I just pulled up a picture of it because I threw away the packaging, but I just kept everything, you know, that came in the kit, obviously, but I just threw away the box. But basically it comes with the snot sucker, the gas passer, the snipper clippers, and the skin soother. So it comes with, where'd that go? Everything is everywhere. It comes with that little scrubber in the set, so it's really great if you just get someone that set, because it comes with nail clippers, it comes with something to help get their boogies out, comes with something to help them if they have gas. Vaughn never really struggled with gas. I only used that like once, but I know some babies really struggle with gas, so it's really good to just have that just in case. Now let's talk about pacifiers. So you guys have probably seen these Wubbanubs. They're so cute. They're a pacifier that has a little stuffed animal attached. We have the giraffe, but they have like a puppy, they have an elephant, they just have like a bunch of cute little animals. So we had this for Vaughn like right when he was born, but he didn't really love it until recently, until he was about 3 months old. Now he really loves this, and that is because now he's able to grab. So before he was able to like work his hands and like really grab this, he didn't really care for it and he would like spit it out. So until then, he loved these pacifiers by the brand MAM. It's M-A-M. He loved these pacifiers. We had a set of like 4 or 5 of these, and these are just the pacifiers he would use for the longest time. And the nipple is shaped differently. I don't know if you guys can see the difference between these two nipples. From the side you can tell this one's more like a cylinder. This one is more flat. So Vaughn definitely preferred this shape. So again, babies are different. Some babies love a certain type of nipple, some babies hate it. Like, that's why you have to really have trial and error when it comes to pacifiers and bottles, because babies have their preferences. The last items I'm gonna share with you guys are like swings and play areas and stuff like that. So the swing that Vaughn loved so much is the Fisher-Price Snug-a-Puppy swing. You guys have seen a bunch of videos of him in this. And a big tip I have for your registry is that if you have a multi-level house and you're planning on having the baby in, you know, upstairs and downstairs, definitely put 2 of everything on your registry, because it will just make life so much easier. So as you guys can see, you can kind of see the swing right there. So he has the swing upstairs, and then he also has the swing in the living room as well. That swing was just such a lifesaver, because we knew we could put him in that swing and have like at least like 30 minutes to an hour to do whatever we needed to do, whether that's like eat something or clean real quick or anything of that sort. Like, that swing was just such a lifesaver. And again, definitely have something for upstairs and downstairs. I also have on here the HALO bassinet and changing table. So definitely make sure you have a changing table or station upstairs and downstairs. We used to just have one in his nursery, which you guys saw in the nurseries tour, which is upstairs, and we'd have to go all the way upstairs for every diaper change, and that was just doing too much. So I really love the fact that we have the HALO bassinet for downstairs, like the changing area, and that's where we'll change him downstairs. That bassinet will also transform into a playpen. So once he gets a little bit older, like once he's able to sit by himself, he can use that playpen while we're downstairs, and that's going to be, again, such a lifesaver for when we need to like cook or clean. If you don't want to have a full-on changing table downstairs, that's totally fine. What you can do is you can get like a little portable changing pad. Skip Hop has one, which I don't have with me right now, but I'll put a picture and I'll also link it down below. But you can just buy these like mats, and you can just put it out on the couch or on the floor or wherever you need to, so you can change them and it won't make a mess. So I wanted to have a baby carrier on the list, but the thing is we don't really use it because, again, Vaughn was born right at the beginning of a pandemic, so there's not really a lot of places we could use this for. But this baby carrier, we have used it a few times and we really do like it. This is the Ergo Baby baby carrier, and I'll insert pictures of it actually being used and on the body. But if we were like, if things were more open, like we were going to the mall and things like that, I know for a fact we would definitely use this. And then also when he was a newborn, the Boppy pillow, this is also a breastfeeding pillow. So what you do is you just put this around your waist, and then you can't really see it, but see I have it around my waist, and then you can lay your baby on it and breastfeed. So if you don't have this, you can also just use a flat pillow. I use that too, but this was really great when he was smaller because you can just have them on your boob and you, again, have your hands free. It gives you kind of like a support system. And even if you're not breastfeeding, this is also a baby lounger, so you can have them sitting in this. And I just really love this. And this comes with a bunch of different covers. I chose this one with elephants on it, but you can get a bunch of cute different covers to put on this. And then speaking of baby loungers, another one that we loved is the DockATot. This again is pricey as well, but we definitely got our money's worth out of this. He uses this all the time. It's a great baby lounger, and again, babies love tight spaces, so he just loved being snuggled up inside of his DockATot. And this again comes with a bunch of different covers. So they have so many cute covers, guys, especially when we have a baby girl. Like they have a floral cover, they have this like cheetah print cover. Oh my god, I can't wait. So Vaughn didn't love this as a newborn, but ever since he turned like 3 months and he's more active now, he loves this. And this is really great because it encourages him to do tummy time. Tummy time is so important for babies to help them build their strength. So it has all these fun things. It has this little lamb that plays music. Babies love mirrors, and this crinkles too. Vaughn loves that. A rattle, so you guys can see it, a rattle. And the last item I have on here that again is too big for me to show on the screen is the Jolly Jumper. So we got this for our baby shower, and he wasn't able to use this until he was 3 months old. I believe on the packaging it said 3 months and older. And he loves that thing, guys. Like, I just have a really active baby. Like, he loves jumping, he loves crawling, he loves climbing. Like, this boy is a little athlete at heart. He loves moving. So that Jolly Jumper, he loves it. And not only does he love it, he just looks so cute in it. So again, I'll insert clips and pictures of him in it, but it's just really great again for his development and strengthening his legs. So walkers are actually not recommended by a lot of pediatricians. So this is a way for him to strengthen up his leg muscles. Last but not least, I want to talk about his stroller. So he has 2 strollers. He has his UPPAbaby stroller that we love, guys. Like that stroller is like the Tesla of strollers. Everybody loves it, but it is definitely more pricey. But again, to us, this is like an investment because we know we're gonna have multiple kids and that we could use this for our future kids. And then also the Doona. I'm sure you guys have seen the Doona. I see it all over TikTok. I'm on mom TikTok, so I see it all the time on TikTok. Everybody loves the Doona. So the Doona is a car seat and stroller in one. And guys, like, it is just such a clever invention. And if you're someone who lives in a big city and you just don't have the space for a big stroller set, like, this is the thing for you. Or if you're someone who doesn't like have a car, you take public transportation and stuff like that, definitely if you're a big city person, a Doona is the way to go. It's small, it's compact. Again, car seat and stroller in one. You press a button, it turns into a car seat. You press a button and it makes it into a stroller. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. Oh my gosh, my throat is on fire. I've been talking for so long. Like, my lip gloss is off at this point because I've just been talking so much. I could keep talking for like 2 more hours if I was to talk about everything that I have from BuyBuyBaby. Like, the mattress for his crib is from BuyBuyBaby. His changing table pad is from BuyBuyBaby. Like, we just have so many different items from there. So that is it for today's video. Again, everything will be linked down below for you guys. I highly recommend you guys register with BuyBuyBaby. And again, if you're an expecting parent, I wish you guys all the luck. It's just such an amazing journey, you guys. Just take a deep breath. Trust me, everything will be okay. Like, you learn as you go. Trust me, it's so crazy how much I feel like I know now. Like, you learn as you go. It's so crazy. It really is like maternal instinct. So I really wish you guys luck, and I just hope for the best with your new chapter in your life. And I really hope this video helps you guys out. And again, links to everything will be down below, and I'll see you again for our next video. Bye guys.